This anime looks soft, quiet, almost boring, but if you've ever felt loved only when you're useful, if you've ever kept distance because getting close felt dangerous, then Angel Spoils Me Rotten isn't cute at all. It's personal. This is not the story of a perfect girl and a lucky guy. This is the story of two emotionally neglected people, learning, very slowly, how to let someone stay. Mahiru Shina is called the Angel by everyone. She's beautiful, polite, intelligent, and kind. From the outside, she looks like someone who has everything figured out, but that title Angel is actually her cage. Mahiru grew up in a house where money existed, comfort existed, but love didn't. Her parents were not cruel. They were worse. They were absent. And because of that, Mahiru learned a very specific rule about life. If I am not perfect, I will be ignored. So she became perfect. She learned to cook, to clean, to smile at the right time, to never ask for too much. Mahiru doesn't help people because she enjoys it. She helps people because being useful is the only way she feels safe. Now look at Amane Fujimiya. Amane isn't popular. He isn't confident. He lives alone, eats badly, and avoids people, not because he hates them, but because he doesn't believe anyone would choose him. Amane learned a different rule. If I don't get attached, I won't get hurt, so he stays distant, emotionally lazy, quiet, invisible. Two lonely people, same apartment building. Completely different armor. Their relationship begins in the rain, and that moment matters more than people realize. Mahiru is sitting alone, soaked, exhausted not physically but emotionally. Amane notices her and offers his umbrella. No flirting, no compliments, no expectations, just kindness. And for Mahiru, that's strange. Because she's used to attention, but not care without conditions. This is where Angel Spoils Me Rotten quietly changes genre. Mahiru later visits Amane's apartment and sees how badly he treats himself, so she starts cooking for him, not out of love, not out of attraction, but because helping others is how she justifies her existence. They call it a convenient arrangement. No romance, no feelings, just meals. But routine is dangerous. Eating together every day, talking without pressure, sitting in silence without awkwardness. Slowly, something forms, not love yet, safety. And safety is the scariest thing for both of them. Mahiru is afraid that if she stops being useful, Amane will leave. Amane is afraid that if he wants more, he'll ruin everything. So they hover in this emotional limbo, acting like a couple, refusing to admit it. When other people start noticing Mahiru, Amane feels something he's never allowed himself to feel. Jealousy. But it's not possessive. It's fear. Fear that he doesn't belong in her world. Mahiru, on the other hand, realizes something even scarier. She only feels calm when she's with Amane. Not because he praises her, not because he needs her, but because he accepts her without demanding perfection. That terrifies her, because unconditional care feels unsafe when you've never had it. Mahiru doesn't know how to receive love. She only knows how to earn it, so every gentle moment with Amane confuses her. She keeps emotional distance, not because she doesn't care, but because caring feels like losing control. Meanwhile, Amane starts changing. He cleans more, he tries harder, he starts valuing himself. Not because Mahiru asked him to, but because someone believes in him. For the first time, Amane feels like he's allowed to exist without apologizing. That's growth. When the confession finally happens, it's not dramatic. No crowd, no fireworks. Amane admits something he's always avoided, desire. He admits that he's selfish, that he wants Mahiru, that he's scared but willing to risk it. This matters because Amane never wanted anything before. Wanting her means accepting the possibility of loss. Mahiru doesn't respond with words. She cries because for the first time in her life, someone wants her. Not her effort, not her usefulness, not her perfection. Just Mahiru Shina. After they start dating, nothing magically becomes perfect. They're awkward, insecure, still healing. But now they don't heal alone. Mahiru slowly learns that rest is allowed. Amane learns that he's not disposable. And that's what Angel Spoils Me Rotten is really about, not romance. Not sweetness. But this message, love doesn't fix you. It stays while you fix yourself. So if this anime feels quiet but heavy, if it stayed in your mind longer than expected, that's because it wasn't a fantasy, it was real. And here's the part most romance stories skip. After they become a couple, Angel Spoils Me Rotten does not suddenly turn sweet and perfect. There's no instant confidence boost, no dramatic glow up, no happily ever after switch, because real damage doesn't disappear just because someone loves you. Mahiru still wakes up early to cook, still worries if she's doing enough, still apologizes for things that aren't her fault. Because when you grow up believing love is conditional, you don't unlearn that overnight. And Amane, even after dating her, still hesitates. He still overthinks every word. He still wonders if he's holding her back, but the difference now is simple. They don't run from these thoughts anymore. Mahiru slowly starts doing something revolutionary for her character. She rests. She allows herself to be cared for. Not all the time, not easily, but enough to matter. And Amane starts standing up. For himself, for her, for the relationship, not in a dramatic alpha way, but in a quiet, steady way. That's the beauty of this story. Growth isn't loud, it's subtle. There's a moment where Mahiru realizes something terrifying. If Amane leaves, it would hurt. And instead of pulling away like she always does, she stays. That alone shows how far she's come. Amane also realizes something important. Loving Mahiru doesn't mean worshipping her. It means seeing her flaws and choosing her anyway. He stops putting her on a pedestal, and that's when she truly feels human. Not an angel, not an ideal, just a girl who wants to be loved without earning it. This is why their relationship feels so gentle. There's no power imbalance, no savior complex. They don't fix each other, they support each other. Mahiru learns that her value doesn't disappear when she stops giving. Amane learns that wanting happiness doesn't make him selfish, and slowly, both of them unlearn the lies they grew up with. The anime never shouts this at you. It just shows it in small moments, shared meals, comfortable silence, awkward hand holding, soft conversations at night, moments that look boring to some people. But to emotionally lonely people, they're everything. By the end of the story, nothing about Mahiru or Amane is extraordinary. And that's the point. They don't become popular. They don't become confident superhumans. They don't become flawless. They become secure. And that's rarer than romance. Angel Spoils Me Rotten understands something most love stories don't. The opposite of loneliness isn't romance. It's being understood without having to explain yourself. That's why this story lingers, because it doesn't sell you a fantasy. It reminds you of something you might want quietly, deeply, desperately. Someone who stays. Someone who doesn't demand perfection. Someone who lets you exist as you are. So if this anime felt soft but heavy, if it made you feel calm and sad at the same time, that's not weakness, that's recognition. Because somewhere between Mahiru's silence and Amane's hesitation, you probably saw yourself.